Hey, what is up, guys? This is Team Ubermensch, and today we're doing another deck profile and on deck variant on Liberators. Yeah, Liberators. So ever since set 15, we got a lot of really good support, and this support actually gave us a new boss monster, Alfred, and Alfred actually gave something the deck really needed, which was pressure, and on top of that, a really good matchup against Link Joker. My starting Vanguard is Arum. Arum is really good with not just Alfred, but also he's really good with Zenith, because that way you secure with Zenith a grade 2 when you use his limit break, which I'll explain to you later on, and of course, getting Alfred's ultimate break off.
Remember, this guy puts Blaster Blade atop your deck.
Yep.
And when you call Zenith,
and
you won't be calling triggers.
And not only that, you put him in the soul, so that way when you use Alfred's skill, when you soul blast 2, that's one less soul blast. That way you can use the skill twice, in case you have to. All right, we're gonna go off with a grade 3 lineup. Grade 3 lineup right now is 3 break rides, Gancelots. You end up drawing him, just ride him. He's not a bad. In case you're at 4 damage, if you're less than 4 damage. Break ride skill is when you ride a gold platter on top of him. Vanguard gains 10k, and you select 3 rear guards, and they each gain 5k. So it's really good. Pressing your opponent. Say they're at 5 damage. You got one lane that's like 29. The other lane, in one lane is like 24. It's really devastating. There's a lot of cards from the hand.
I think it's a really, bad break ride, in my opinion.
He's outdated.
He's not really gold pattern like,
He's not. We need the new break ride.
Especially with Alfred, who sends them back into their deck. He's pretty useless. He's only good with Zenith. Just so you can. And it's not because of Zenith's skill. It's mostly because of being cross-ridden. With Zenith's skill, it's not bad because Zenith's skill is limit break 4, counterblast 1, superior call 1 top card from the top of your deck, and it gains 10k. That way, even if you call a trigger, it'll be able to hit the Vanguard. So how are you running only 2 Zeniths?
I'm running only 3 Zeniths because the new boss monster, which is
so you're
Alfred.
running 2 Zeniths and 3 break rides?
Yeah. Honestly, you really want to focus more on Alfred, but you want to have Zenith there for like late game, and then the break ride's not bad. If you get the break ride off, you should do it. But if not, then go straight to Alfred. Alfred is really good. Alfred is really good. Honestly, what makes him amazing is his limit break 4.
5?
No, not his ultimate break. Limit break 4. Limit break 4 is counterblast 3. You have to at least have 1 unit on the board, and you put them. You put all your units on your field to the top of your deck. You look at the top 5, and you call all of them in any order you want. And you can do some really fun shenanigans with this deck, which I'll get to eventually when we get to the grade 1, grade 2 lineup. But let's go to the grade 2 lineup right now. Grade 2 lineup is everyone's favorite card. Stop it. 4 Blaster Blades. Obviously, you know what Blaster Blade does. Counterblast 2. Retire a unit in the front row for your opponent.
He loves you.
Yeah,
and you love him too.
I don't. I hate this guy. He's always in my hand.
I seen you guys looking at each other's eyes deeply.
Stop it.
And I'd be like, and you swooning over it.
Well, the only thing I appreciate from this guy is that I'm never grade locked at 2. I will always have a grade 2.
He's your honey?
But I don't like him. But that's beside the point. After that, 4 12k attackers. Fallon, you need them. Fallon is amazing. He's just a 12k attacker, and you need them just for cross ride, since everyone's not a cross ride. And then finally, 3 Liberator Trumpeteers. Her skill, she's a better version of Escrad. Her skill is this: if there's a Blaster Blade in the soul of your Vanguard or on the drop zone, put Blaster Blade in the top of your deck, shuffle it. After that, look at the top card of your deck, and then superior call it. Top call it.
Helps fill the
It helps refill your field, and not only that, it puts Blaster Blade back in the deck. That way you can get Alfred's ultimate break off. Because one time in tournament, I used his skill and I ended up getting a Blaster Blade, which gave Alfred his ultimate break. Which his ultimate break is this: whenever you top call a Blaster Blade Liberator from the top of your deck, he gains 10k in a crit. And the effect stacks. So if you keep calling Blaster Blades, he will get more crits and 10k. It's great.
I call that perfect guard food right there.
Some people don't have perfect guard. Today I triple critted one guy who was at 3 damage. It was devastating.
That guy's sad. Was he a scrub?
He knew what he was doing, but he just didn't have guards.
I call that scrubby, sir.
I run 4 Mark. 4 perfect guards. The perfect guards are unique 4 perfect guards.
Yeah, because they got 30 something to crit.
I will never run the Quintet Walls. Run the perfect guards. They're not bad. And in Gold Paladins, you usually keep a really decent hand size since you're really not calling from your hand, you're really calling from the deck. So you need these. They're really good. And it's Liberator, so you need them to special counterblast. I'm running 4 Brunos. Bruno is the all-star of this deck. To me, him and Alfred is the best combo.
I hate his name.
Alfred's skill. You look at the top 5. Usually I use his skill when I have at least 1 or 2 Brunos on the field. And that way, say your field's like this.
What are you staring at? Lying, nigga.
Fields like this is devastating because say you call 2 Blaster Blades, he's down 30, he gets his 30k, and each Bruno becomes a 19k booster. So this column right here is 28, 28, and that's without calling triggers. And one opponent he went from 10 cards to losing that turn. Couldn't guard everything. And the other all-star of this game, of this deck, is the Damage Zone Flipper with Blaster Blade. I hate his design, but he's really good.
Stole from Shadow Palace.
He's actually a better version. Whenever you call a Blaster Blade to the rear guard, top call, or just regular, or just call him from your hand, he unflips 1 damage. So you can combo with Blaster Blade, unflip 1, well, or Counterblast 2, retire, and then unflip 1. That way his skills is only the cost of Counterblast 1. But my favorite,
so Blaster Blade Revenger, you know, it's Shadow Blaster.
But my favorite combo is when your field looks like this.
Combo Mambo?
Yes, it's amazing. Top call these 2 where after using skill, unflip 1, unflip 2. That way his limit break only became Counterblast 1. And then you got 2 big rear guards. And then finally, your 7th and your 5th and 6th perfect guard, Guinevere. Her skill is this: Counterblast 1. Depending on how many Liberator rear guards you have, she gains an extra 5k shield. And she's already 5k.
Cheating. I hate this card, honestly.
It's so good. She makes restanding Vanguards garbage.
You mean vague?
Yes, especially vague. She makes vague. You just call her and just say no pass. Because usually with Gold Paladins you have a full field. The only card that the only deck that she's not really good against is Link Joker. But then you got Alfred to just liberate the lock.
You nerd.
And then finally, shut up, sir. So are you? You're playing this game as well.
Bitch, I'm powerful. Look at this big ass hand.
And finally, 8 crits.
Shiny.
4 draws.
Where draws at?
Right here, sir. 4 draws. And then finally, the most used heal trigger in this entire team, the Liberator heal.
Punch a standard lineup 4, 8, 8.
Well,
8, 8,
it's
8,
only
4,
because
8.
right now we don't have that many Liberator triggers, and I don't like stands. Stands don't work for me.
And I bet you run fuck if you want, if you get a chance.
No, I actually do want to try running 7 crits and 5 draws, but right now we don't have another draw trigger until the next trial deck. And then you're getting booted for the new crit when we make Blue Flame.
Okay.
But that's the letter deck profile. Alright guys, this is Liberators. Sorry sir.
Hey, that's adorable. Look at that face.
No, people
she
only
wants
care
it.
about is this lady.
Screw her. That MILF. You want nice and adorableness.
Alright guys.
Right? Oh, screw you guys.
Signing out. Like, subscribe to the video, and this is my very on Liberators.
Hater. Oh, guys. See you next time.